Thiago Santos versus Magomed Ankalaev, UFC Vegas 50. I'm Chris from EquitySportsAnalytics.com, and I'm back to give you 4 best bets to make you some money for this Saturday's card. Quickly recapping our videos. Last week, UFC 272. We went 2-1 on the video for +2 units. Our only loss was an embarrassing one. Greg Hardy got completely starched by Sergey Spivak. Greg Hardy had no jiu-jitsu, and Spivak got him down. Greg Hardy gassed, and he destroyed him. We made a donation to the casinos. I wanted to see a 40-pound, someone with a 40-pound deficit like Spivak body slam several times Greg Hardy, and he did. So we make the donation to the casinos. We move on. Getting into this week's card. Drew Dober versus Terrence McKinney, an electrifying fight. Terrence McKinney fought 2 weeks ago. He's going to make the weight cut again. He does everything well. He's a knockout artist, and he's got some wrestling in his back pocket. He's an NCAA Division I champion wrestler. Drew Dober is, of course, a knockout artist, and he's a veteran. Drew Dober, this is quite a step down in competition for Drew Dober. It's a big step up in competition for McKinney. McKinney, as Bobby Green proved a couple weeks ago on short notice, is going to probably not be at his best, as well with the step up in competition. We think McKinney's going to go with a wrestle-heavy game plan, maybe win round 1. But Dober is going to win this fight inside the distance. You can get that at most casinos between 2.3 and 2.5. We're going to lay 1 unit. And if you can get 2.5, you win 1.5 units profit on that one. Take Drew Dober for the knockout. Next fight, we have Trevin Jones versus Javid Basharat. Basharat is better everywhere. And one of the things the only thing we have to worry about here, he's 26 years old. He's a UFC debutant. He's not a typical debuting fighter, though. He's very mature for his age. He had a bit of an incident on the Contender Series where the other guy took a shot at his culture and his race, and he kept cool and said it's the other guy who looks bad, and he let his fighting do the talking. He fought a great fight, so we don't expect him to get nervous. He's dealt with a lot of stuff in his life, and obviously he's got a good head on his shoulders. Trevin Jones is a veteran. Some people think that Jones is going to use his experience to sort of take down Basharat with a KO shot. Jones is sort of a guy who is low volume and is looking for that one opportunity to starch his opponent. Basharat's going to probably be better on the ground with his wrestling and be higher volume on the feet. You can get him at 1.67. So we're going to win 1.5, we're going to lay 2.25 units. Basharat is the play here. Jones is low percentage. Third play we have here, we have Chris Moutinho versus Guido Cannetti. This is a low-level fight, but it's a very interesting fight. Guido Cannetti is 42 years old. Chris Moutinho possibly is the lowest skill fighter in the UFC. He set the record in his last fight versus Sean O'Malley for significant strikes against. So what we're looking at here with the contrast in age, contrast in experience level is a finish. We're saying fight does not go to decision. You can get that at even money, 1.91 at most books. We think that there's about a 60% chance this fight will finish. Moutinho is going to be dominating if the fight goes past the first round. Cannetti is going to win early if he wins. He might get a one-shot KO. He's got great leg kicks, but Moutinho, if he survives past the first round, will wear him down. We think that this is a great contrast in styles. Usually we like to bet the unders for a wrestler versus a striker, or a jiu-jitsu guy versus a striker. This is a different style. This is a different version of contrasting styles. We're going fight doesn't go to decision. You can get that at 1.91. Last but not least, our parlay of the week. Incidentally, we have won 11 of our last 12 parlays for plus 17.3 units. So we're on fire with these parlays. We always keep them to 2, never any more. You can get Miranda Maverick if you parlay her with Yadong Song. you can get approximately 1.8 odds. You're going to have to lay 2.5 to win 2. That's what we like to do to win 2 on these parlays. Again, the books are wincing the most when pros are betting these numbers. We like to throw out feelers there. You bet one on one side. If the book moves numbers more than when you bet on the other side, you bet small amounts, then you go heavy on the side that they're wincing on. Then you can tell which fighters they're nervous to bet. There's a bit of an issue with Maverick where she's on short notice, but that's counteracted by the fact that she had a horrible fight last time. So she's a buy low opportunity. We think she's going to be very motivated for this fight. And then Song Yadong is facing Marlon Moraes, and he should be good unless he gets a one-shot K. Unless Moraes KOs him in the first round, Song Yadong is going to dominate as his fight goes along. Again, keep those parlays to 2. Any more than that is negative EV. And always remember that friends don't let friends gamble without math. We'll see you next week. Good luck on all your bets this weekend.